what's up, everyone? We got the Sports Brotherhood podcast coming back at you. As always, it's boy, Richie. Got Isaac in the house. And a newcomer, James. James, say what up to everyone.
Hey, what's up?
Isaac, you gotta turn that music down. We can't hear him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There you go. There you go. All right, so let me get this video out of here. Or back up, I should say. There we go. All right, so just coming in with a little bit of a, I guess you could call it August madness. It's not March, it's August. So we're thinking, you know, Olympic qualifying brackets just came out, so we're gonna do some projections on that, and just kind of touch on some games and what we think is gonna happen. And I don't know, maybe
Rich. I'm not trying to get sued, so let's not have this as August madness. How about August insanity?
All right, I'll do August insanity. I like that. They say copyright needs to be at least what 75% different, so I think August insanity. I like it.
Would it have to be something with an A though, like maybe August awesomeness?
I thought about that, and it just didn't sound good. Yeah.
I tried.
August, asinine August? I don't know. Anyways, what we're doing is we're going to pick who we think is going to win the games. We're going to break down the Olympic qualifying bracket, and at the end of the day, see who gets the most right. So, starting off, we have Australia, Lithuania. Who wants to start with their pick?
I'll take it.
All right.
It's just a simple equation for me, being a completely ignorant observer of these games. I'm going to go with the team with the most NBA players and the team that pushed USA as far as any team could push them. I'm going with the Aussie, MVP of the game, Matthew Dellavedova, 32 points, 16 assists. Let's go.
Well, James, who you got?
You know, thing about Australia is any of those players can walk out in their own backyard and get killed by like 7 different creatures any single day. They're tough over there. They're not going to lose to Lithuania.
And they got tarantulas in their toilets.
There's all kinds of crazy stuff over there. But no, I honestly, truthfully, I think they're going to win by, I think it's going to be a 20-point blowout.
I'm with you. I think Australia's going to win it, but I can't go 20 points. Lithuania may be the most disappointing team so far in this tournament because coming into it, they've always been one of those teams that has been, I mean, they beat us in 2004, and they should have beat us in 2000. They've always been that team that's always made me nervous, and they lost, they lose by 50 against Spain, and then they just got beat by Croatia, which I didn't see that game, to be honest, but I would not have thought that Croatia would be. I mean, Lithuania was probably, in my opinion, a top 5 team. So I'm going to take Australia as well, but I can't give them the blowout over Lithuania. So, Croatia, Serbia. Isaac, who you got on that one?
Hey, back to Australia for a second. Matthew Dellavedova, game winner. All right. What was the question again, my man?
Winner. All right. Croatia, Serbia. Who you got on that one?
Croatia, Serbia. Once again, as the ignorant observer, I will have to go with the Serbians. They're tough. They pushed USA around. They bumped them and threw some elbows.
Wait. Hold on. Now, we went over. You can't call the white guys tough. They have to be scrappy.
Hey, no. I like tough, though. You can call them tough because anyone can be tough. Tough is multiracial. Okay, like you can do a lot with tough.
All right, I'll give you that. But I thought that was our designation for
because remember
stereotypical media projections is what that is. All right, sorry, go ahead.
Scrappy.
Spicy.
Gym rat. No, Serbians they're a really physical bunch. So I mean, and they hung around with USA long enough, to be relevant. So I'm gonna go with the Serbians.
All right, James, who you got?
I've got Croatia. The reason why is 2 words: Bojan Bogdanovic. I think I said that right.
Is he with San Antonio or is he the guard?
He plays for the Nets now.
Is he the big though? That's like 7'3"?
6'7".
Okay, that's not who I'm thinking of. My bad. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, but in the 5 games, he scored 23, 18, 33, 28, and 22. I mean, the guy is just a scoring machine right now. He's hitting 43% of his three-point shots and taking a lot of them. It's not like he's just throwing up, 1 or 2 here and there, uncontested shots. This guy, I mean, he's tough. And I think that he is going to win.
He said the magic words again. He said tough.
Right.
All right.
Best player on those 2 teams, and I think that's where they're gonna win.
All right. I'm taking Serbia on that just because the simple fact I haven't seen Croatia play. So I don't feel that I can really make an accurate judgment on that. I have seen Serbia play, and I was very impressed. We didn't play the best of games that game, nor have we for the entire tournament for that matter. But, yeah, I was impressed with Serbia. They should have taken us to overtime. Dude had a wide-open 3 because we, for some reason, gambled on a steal at half court with 5 seconds left, and then Draymond Green runs up to foul him and just whiffs and gives whatever. So I'm taking Serbia, and then just to play devil's advocate, I'm going to take your Bogdanovic, and I will raise you and say that he does not score 15 points.
Ooh.
Damn it. He's going to get roughed up.
You know what? I will take that and say he's going to score 25 or more.
All right, I like it. All right, so that gives us, let's see, that was the last one, or no, excuse me, we got Spain, France. So.
Next.
What do you mean next? What do you mean next? You think this is some cakewalk?
Wait, but who do we all have winning this thing?
Who do you have? We're not worried about all this right now. I'm worried about you. Who do you got winning it?
Well, I mean, we got USA winning it, so they have to win this game, right?
Spain, France.
Oh, Spain, France. Oh, crap. Yeah. That's actually a good one.
That's what I was like, what? All right. Gotcha.
Let's go with, we got to go with, I said France, so I got to stick with them. I mean, I love Nicholas Batum. I'm just a huge fan of his. He just blends in no matter where he's at. He always shoots a good percentage from the field. He's a good passer. And I think Tony Parker should be fresh since he didn't even play last game. Is it Nando De Cotto? Who they got?
Is it Nicola? I don't even know if that's his name, but I feel like Nicola De Cotto. It just sounds good. So I'm gonna call him Nicola.
I'm gonna pick the upset here, man. I'm gonna say, the French people are gonna we win. Okay, my man Boris Diaw putting it down.
About to we all the way home.
Triple double, Boris Diaw.
Diaw almost hit a triple.
Boris with a trip. Oh, all right. James, who you got?
I gotta go Spain. I mean, once again, it comes down to the best player amongst those 2 teams being Pau Gasol. He's still a beast, especially in international competition. I'm
broken threes.
Yeah, he's shooting the 3, and then I love Nicholas Batum too. I mean, he's one of my favorite. I love great passing big men, and he's not a big man, but he's a forward. So I've always been a big fan of Batum. But you look at how he's playing in these games, and against the 2 best teams he's played against, or 2 of the 3 best teams he's played against. He scored 11 points versus Serbia and 14 versus USA. It doesn't seem like France is using him properly. I mean, he's averaging 2.2 assists per game, and with his skill level and his style of play, he should be leading the Olympics in assists per game. France is not. I don't think the French coach is using his players properly.
You think he should be leading the entire Olympics in assists?
Yeah, that's what I was like.
You know what? He's got the skills to do it. If not leading the Olympics completely, he should be way up there.
I mean, I love me some Nicholas Batum. I drafted him in fantasy last year, and he's one of my better players. But
everything.
He's a glue guy. I feel like he specializes in D and 3. I can't get behind that. I mean, he's not a bad passer, but I can't say he's like
World class.
Well, I know when the NBA was on their last strike, and he was playing over in Europe. He was leading the Euro League in assists per game through those whatever amount of games it was. That's where I first looked at it, and I remember watching, and I had always been kind of a fan of his before, but the guy averaged like 1 assist per game before that in the NBA, and then when he came back from that experience back in the Euro League, he came back, and all of a sudden I'm like, okay, and I think he averaged like maybe 4.5, 5 assists per game last year.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think if France is using their players correctly, he should just be getting more. I mean, I know it's not all about stats, but
production.
He should be doing better. I just don't think France.
I'm with you. So, but you're taking Spain in that game, right?
Oh yeah, I think Spain's gonna win by 8.
All right, I'm with you. I'm taking Spain in that. I said earlier that Lithuania has been really my most disappointing team in the tournament, and starting off, it looked like it was going to be Spain.
Yep.
I don't know. Like, Rubio looked awful. Gasol was kind of doing his thing, but they lost I'm pretty sure they lost to Brazil. And then Gasol got swatted at the rim against, maybe that was Croatia.
Yeah, it was our boy Dario.
Yep.
Dario.
Is it Sarge?
Saric, yep.
Yeah.
So I didn't think anything. I didn't know what to think because here I am thinking that they're going to be the second best team in the world, and they came out looking like that. But they beat Lithuania, as I already said, by 50, and then they came out and beat previously the number 1 seed Argentina, and Argentina fell all the way from 1 to 4. So Spain they've got it rolling. France, they looked all right against us, but they've kind of been iffy all tournament. I'll say, James, what did you say? Spain by 8?
Yep.
All right, I'll say Spain by 12 then.
Frenchman by 5. Oui.
All right, so the game that everybody cares about, obviously. USA, Argentina. Obviously, we're all going to say the same thing here, but we'll dive in a little breakdown. Quick breakdown, that is. Isaac, what do you got?
Well, speaking of coaches who are questionably using their players, Coach K. I mean, there's little to no ball movement going on. He's playing Kyrie Irving way too many minutes because the man can't play defense to save his life. He's playing too many offensive lineup. He needs more Draymond Green. Playing that guy 11 minutes is just ridiculous.
Is he performing though?
I mean, he can do so many different things for you. So you can trust that he's going to hit that open shot. I mean, the guy went from 30, 11, and like 5 in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Like the man can ball. Like I believe in him, and he can be the fire for this team just like he's the fire for the Golden State Warriors, man. And hell, I mean, no one else wants to play defense right now, so you can play that guy at 5 if you wanted to.
Think that Draymond maybe is becoming a little bit humbled with these last 3-4 weeks?
Maybe, dude, but that still doesn't mean you should play Kyrie Irving the majority of the game. I understand.
No. I agree. I was just saying Draymond. You know I love me some Draymond Green. That's one of my boys. But I think he might. There's been so much stuff going on, and I think this has been just kind of a little dose of humble pie. And
I hear you.
I don't know that the way that he's wired, I don't know if he really knows how to accept that and how to adjust that game. So,
well, I mean, can you say that?
I want to play him. I want to play him because I feel like his game is the perfect game for international play, but I don't know. He's struggled so far.
I feel like this though. He's not one of those guys who he was one of those guys, but he's not one of those guys anymore where you throw him out there in the bullpen, you give him a couple minutes here and there. No, that guy's got to get a sweat going. He's got to get some attitude turning up. He's got to talk some crap to a couple people. He's got to throw some elbows. That's
Kick some
Draymond Green we're talking
nuts.
about here, baby. Yeah, you can't just say here's a sprinkle of Draymond. It doesn't work that way, bro.
Hey, pixie dust.
He's what's the name of that one song, Nothing or All or something like that. Like he wants to give it all, and you can't have a sprinkle of Draymond and expect him to give you his all.
I want to see him pull Luis Scola's hair.
Ooh. While kicking him in the nuts.
At the same time.
Yeah. Like,
Yep.
And next step would be no, I'm not even gonna go there. All right, so you got USA over Argentina, but what? Give me a score. What are we feeling for that?
between 15 and 20. But let me throw this question back to you. Do you think we would still just be crushing the world if Popovich was coaching this team?
I think this roster and the camaraderie. In short, I think it'd be the same result because I put Coach K and Coach Pop on the exact parallel tier.
No, that's foolish.
You know they don't practice, right?
I'm
Popovich,
just saying
you can only
they
do
would
so
at least
much
do
with a coach.
walkthroughs. Pop, like him do walkthroughs, and he would emphasize ball movement more than what's going on right now.
We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. At the end of the day, players got to play. You don't
That's
know
true,
that
but
Coach
it's true,
K
but
isn't saying, hey, like they know what they're doing wrong. They know it.
no. I'm sure they
For
do,
some
but guess what?
reason,
Don't you think that guy would command more respect than that guy? Oh, he's a good college guy. We respect him. He's nice. He comes out here and we destroy people. But Popovich is different. When you see that guy on the biggest stage in the world over and over again, you kind of respond differently. When Kyrie gets blown by and he pulls his ass out and says, "Lowry, get your ass in there," they respect that and they respond to that more.
I can't get on board with that. Coach K is legendary. Been doing it longer than Pop.
Hey, but not
longer than Pop.
It's two different stages, dude.
I agree, but Coach K isn't a guy like Coach K is about loyalty and principles and all that other fluff that sounds good, but is real. Like he didn't want to leave Duke. He didn't leave Duke, and that's been his thing, and he's done it well.
Well, you basically just described Popovich.
Popovich is not about fluff. Like Coach K is about like, oh, we're gonna have this nice image, and Popovich is like, I don't care. I'm just gonna be a dickhead just because I can.
And do you think players respect that a little more? I mean, because let's face it, behind closed doors, Coach K is cursing people out behind closed doors. All right, not even behind closed doors. He's doing it in practice in front of reporters and shit.
Straight up told Kyrie, hey, fuck you. Like, oh yeah.
But I'm saying we can get more response from a Pop.
All right, James, what you got?
Obviously, U.S. The interesting thing for me to see is just, this is going to be the last time that we ever see Scola and Ginobili in the Olympics. I mean, more than likely. Anyway, they're back in 4 years. And just kind of see him go out with a bang. I mean, Ginobili's going to put every bit of effort that he's got left in it. I would not be surprised to see him go out there and score 20 points. Same thing with Scola. I think that they're going to score pretty well. They're going to give a lot of effort, but in the long run, I think they're going to lose by probably 20, 25 points.
All right. I'm with you guys as well, U.S., but I think I've come to the realization, in my opinion, that we just need to accept this team what it is. I don't think we're going to be blowing anybody out. I think every game that we play, there's going to be opportunities for us to lose the game. But at the end of the day, I'm going to trust our ability and our coaching. I had to throw that out there. But no, for real. Like I think that I just think it is what it is. We've played 3 quality opponents. We've had 3 close games where a couple plays here and there could have lost it. So I think we're going to win. Argentina's old. I mean, that was the team that won the gold in 2004, so there's always that little bit of, hey, especially, I mean, Melo was there when that happened. But
he was a kid.
Yeah, I think every game from here on out is going to be a close game, except maybe the gold medal game. So I'll say USA by 5.
Let me give you this. They already have more games decided by fewer than 4 points than the 92, 96, 2000, 2008, and 2012 teams combined.
Yep.
That's a crazy.
We have our B team, and the B team hasn't played with each other, and we're not practicing.
And Pop's not coaching.
All right. If there was ever time to just slide that in there, that was good.
Eventually Coach K is going to tell Klay Thompson and Durant and Melo to start actually hitting their shots.
And that's a fair argument as well. I can't debate that. At the end of the day, it's about making shots, and they haven't made them.
But as coach, he should be coaching them to make those shots, right?
Yeah, no. But he could coach them to get them better shots and rhythm while the ball's moving.
I agree with that as well. Those are two perfect things. Can't go against that.
We saw that Klay Thompson's a system player.
I can't go that. Was that sarcasm?
No, it wasn't. Like, if that guy's getting the ball in space and moving, because he's the kind of guy where his feet have to be just right and his shoulders have to be perfectly square so he can fundamentally line his elbow up and catch it off.
Some of the shots he made in Game 6 against Oklahoma City, he was not square.
No. There are exceptions, okay? But I'm talking about Klay predominantly every game he plays.
Yeah, he is a mechanics guy.
He is, and if his feet just aren't right, he's not. He tries to do this Curry impersonation, fading to the right and shit like that sometimes. But those are the nights that he usually isn't doing that well. But when his stuff is lined up and perfect, and he's coming off the screen, he's able to get that quick trigger, it's over. But he's not a guy to say, okay, Klay, give him the ball, make something happen for me.
All right, so we're moving on. So that was the opening round. So these winners would be the semifinals. Isaac, so you had Australia going, and then you had Serbia going. So it looks like you got Australia winning that one. Go ahead and touch on that a little bit.
I will always go with the team with more NBA players, especially when it's kind of like it's chemistry a little bit, but when you don't have a megastar, you just have a bunch of solid players. It's easier to play as a team versus having a bunch of talent who can do a lot of different things. There's almost too many options and there's too much thinking versus just playing a natural game when you have someone who's about the same talent level as you. You're not really that great, but you make each other better.
Yep.
So I got to go with the Aussies.
All right, so what about France, USA? Looks like you got USA going out there.
Yeah, it could be ugly, man. I mean, I feel like if USA gets past this Argentine game, I can see them pretty comfortable win the rest of it by 10 points at least.
Wait, say that again?
They're going to win the rest of the tournament by at least 10 points each game.
Past France. Or excuse me, Argentina.
No, yeah, US.
Get past Argentina, and then you're saying France and Australia, they'll win by 10?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to James, see what you got real quick. Who you got for... You went with Croatia, so who do you got between Croatia and Australia?
I got Australia. If you go to FIBA's website, they have the statistics for the Olympics, and they have their efficiency, which is kind of a all-around stat showing how well the players are doing. Australia has 3 of the top 11 players, and Bogut at number 3, Dellavedova at 6, and Patty Mills at 11. Croatia just has one guy in there, and that's Bogdanovic. Like you said, Isaac, it's the amount of great players and really good players, which would generally be NBA players, but it's also how well the top end of their roster is playing in these Olympics. And I just think Australia's got the best players playing at the highest level right now. So I think Australia wins that matchup pretty easily.
All right, you got USA over Spain. Touch on that real quick.
Just Pau Gasol's just not enough. Once again, he's going to go out there. He's going to play his butt off. Juan Carlos Navarro is playing like crap these Olympics, but every single time he plays against the USA, he's going to hit some crazy three-point shots.
Yep.
it'll be his highest scoring game of the Olympics. It always is.
I'm with you on that.
That won't be enough. Rudy Fernandez is playing good these Olympics, but there's just no way. I think I think it's a closer game than Argentina. I think they win by 15-20, but I think there's just no way that Spain wins that game.
Wait, I thought you said 8 for Argentina.
Oh, that's.
No, you didn't. That was for the other one. My fault.
Yeah, U.S. by like 25 points or so.
All right. These were tough for me. I keep bringing up the wrong one. These were tough for me. The Serbia and what was it? Australia. My screen's messing up here. Serbia and Australia. That's one that Australia has more talent, but Serbia really, really impressed me with the way they played against the U.S. Now, granted, they lost. I think they lost a couple other games that they probably should not have lost.
I just tend to have problems with teams who the best player is a big, and just in today's game, it's hard for me to say, okay, Pau Gasol lead us, even though you can't bring the ball up, and even though you can't play pick and roll defense anymore. You can get buckets, but you're almost instant offense on both ends.
So wait, are you saying Bogut?
No, I'm just looking. No, I think he can't be their best player. I mean, he's back from injury. He's like on the 7 weeks, and they said he's on 7 or 8 weeks now. I know. No, it's not about how he's playing. I'm just saying, like, you can't play that guy for a crap load of minutes.
But that's what I meant when you said your big is the best player. Were you talking Australia or Serbia?
I was talking about Spain.
Oh, I was on Australia, Serbia.
No, I'm just speaking to his Spain pick though.
Oh, all right. I got you. That threw me off for a second. But yeah, I gotta go Australia just because, like I said, they do have more talent. Spain, USA, it's not easy, but it's not hard either. Obviously, I'm going with the best team. I'm going with our team, our country. But I'm really disappointed this is not the gold medal game.
Yep.
This needed to be the gold medal game. It wasn't in the cards. I mean, at the end of the day, it's seeded the way that it's seeded. But, man, like, that's so disappointing because our gold medal game is essentially, I mean, the way that we have it is going to be against Australia. I did say right after we played Australia that I thought that they might be the second best team in the tournament. I don't know that I think that anymore, but I'm not too disappointed that, that if it is, obviously these are just my projections, but I'm not too disappointed, but the fact that we play Spain and that's not the gold medal game, that stings a little bit. I think it's going to be another close game. I said Argentina was 5 points. I will say Spain is even closer at 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then just to kind of touch on the gold medal game real quick, that being USA Australia, I think we won. What was it? 10 points, 98-88 the first time. We're the better team. We have better athletes. We have better coaching. We have better everything. Anytime you give a better team a second chance to play a team and that they can really focus on it, this is the one game where I think that we really come out to play. This could potentially kind of leave us with a good taste in our mouth, even though we haven't had the best tournament so far. I'm going to say we win this game by 18, and we look good doing it. So,
agreed.
All right, thoughts on? Or wait, you guys didn't get to touch on the gold medal game, did you?
I don't think we have to.
We're all well. Isaac, you have USA over. Do we all have Australia?
Yep.
All right, rematch the first one. All right, that's solid. Well, the good thing is we will definitely find out tomorrow. I think we play, 4:45?
Man, I gotta work. No.
DVR that.
I don't own a DVR.
On that.
Like I just rely exclusively on the internet for all my information.
Fair. That is fair. But yeah, I think the first game is Spain-France at noon. Man, I want to call in sick tomorrow. First game is at noon. Spain and France. We will know who we play before we even play. We're at 4:45, and then what was the other one? 4 games. So there should be one at 12, one at 5. I don't know. Whatever
It's
the
true, man.
schedule is.
With our level of talent, we don't have the right to look ahead. No, with our level of coaching, I should say, we don't have the right to look ahead. We got to focus on this game right here.
Yeah, I don't know about all that, but But yep, we'll find out tomorrow. I say we maybe do a pod after the first round, do a quick recap, and I don't know. Any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts.
I was going to say that at some point the U.S. is going to have that game where Clay hits, Durant hits, and Melo all just go off in the same game. One of these next 3 games is going to be that game, and they are going to kill that team. They're gonna win one of these next 3 games by over 30 points. I don't know which one it's going to be, but at some point it's going to happen. Everything's going to click.
Well, man, we are 14-2 now for gold medals. I hope these boys don't shame their predecessors and they just get it done, man. I don't even care if they win by 1. These games are more interesting because of it. So continue with the ISO ball, Coach K.
All I'm gonna say is both you guys are right. I think that we do have the ability. Like I said, I think we're gonna win. 18 is not a huge margin, but
I said at least 10. The rest away.
That should help. But yeah, it could happen. I hope it does. But at the same time, I think they're going to be, a lot of them are going to be close games, but that's why they play the games. Like I said, we'll find out tomorrow, and then we'll just see you guys whenever we do our next show here after this first round. So,
hey, quick, how'd you guys feel about the Gabby Douglas stuff?
Yeah,
the anthem thing?
Yeah.
Poppycock.
Didn't it feel weird just hearing or seeing a bunch of people criticize somebody who, I don't know, has worked their entire life to represent their country? They're not even doing anything, other than sitting and watching the perfection that she displays.
People are stupid and don't have the ability to think that far through things. They're just like, oh my God, she doesn't have her hand on her heart. She's not patriotic, even though she's playing for her country.
She should be thankful that she gets to represent us. It's like, shut up.
Yeah,
but
they don't know what's going through her mind.
Hey, clearly we know what's going through her heart because her hand wasn't on it. Dude, I don't even care anymore, buddy. When are we potting next, boys?
Hey, we'll do a little recap after this first round and just kind of go from there. So.
All right.
All right. Cool. Out.